If you were looking for something to increase your heartbeat, then you found it. It hasn't always been an accepted thing for women to be in fighting sports, but let's face the facts. In modern times, women can do anything a man can do and look beautiful doing it. With that said, check out these 10 hottest female fighters. Paige VanZant is an American mixed martial artist, an author, and a former model. She was born in Oregon and raised in Dayton, where her parents owned a dance studio. So naturally, she grew up dancing ballet, jazz, and even hip-hop for 13 plus years. She has appeared on Dancing with the Stars and the TV series Chopped. But now she is one of the hottest female UFC fighters in the flyweight division. She was one of the first women of 11 signed by the UFC and its newly created strawweight division. VanZant marked her UFC debut by defeating Curran by TKO in the 3rd round in a fight that would win Fight of the Night honors. Her mixed martial arts record is currently 7 wins and 4 losses. We're sure to see more of Paige in the future as she still competes on Dancing with the Stars. Julie Furso hails from Moscow, Russia, where she is a model, trained dancer, and martial artist. She practices and teaches Muay Thai, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and boxing, and her sweeping hair is as distinctive as her dangerous fighting style. Julie has regularly traveled to Thailand to study and fight Muay Thai. Training in Thailand is particularly brutal, with the Nak Muay training twice a day, 6 times a week in the oftentimes oppressive Thai heat. It turns out that she is also a model and dancer. She taught dance classes across the world and was also a beauty pageant contestant. She owns Nak Muay Nung Fas Martial Arts Academy, and she has 184,000 followers on her Julie Furso Instagram account. An interesting fact about Julie, she got into Muay Thai after someone suggested she take pictures doing the sport. Instead, she actually tried it out. Kubra Dali is quite possibly the most badass girl on the planet. She is a Turkish martial artist who is recognized for having taken home a gold medal from the World Taekwondo Championships in 2016. Her popularity within the sport led to her amassing over 201,000 followers on her Kubra.Dali Instagram account. Dali's appearance with a hijab sparked controversy in Turkey. It's a complicated situation with multiple opinions by lots of people. Kubra Dali is an inspiration to everyone. She didn't run with her dreams, she fought alongside them. She held gold at age 20, set an example to everyone that they can be anything they want, and most importantly, she took a stand for something. Anastasia Yankova is a Russian mixed martial artist and competes in flyweight division of the Bellator MMA. Yankova was born in Moscow, Russia. She started training in Kyokushin karate from the age of 6 to 14, inspired by a childhood fascination with Xena Warrior Princess on TV. She took a few years break from training to concentrate on school and getting into college. She started her training in Muay Thai after a coach at her fitness gym invited her to join his class, and not long after, she started competing in kickboxing tournaments. She later transitioned into MMA after being a Muay Thai champion. She often trains at American Kickboxing Academy in Thailand. Yankova has 2 professional MMA fights in Russia prior to joining Bellator, with a record of 2-0. Jordan McDonald. Jordan McDonald was born in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. And currently holds a black belt in American Freestyle Karate. But she is also trained in Wushu, Muay Thai, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, boxing, and wrestling. Gina Carano is currently an American actress, television personality, a fitness model, and a former mixed martial artist. Carano began her training with straight Muay Thai to competitive MMA, where she competed in Strikeforce and Elite XC. She appeared in ESPN magazine as well as Maxim. She is no longer fighting, but she had an incredible record of 12-0 before going up against Chris Cyborg in a headline major MMA event in which she lost. However, Carano compiled a competitive record of 12-1-1 in Muay Thai and a 7-1 record in women's MMA. Since then, she has focused on her acting career and starred in Blood and Bone with Michael Jai White in 2009 and was in the action film Haywire, and she appeared in Fast and Furious 6, Deadpool. Rachael Ray was a cheerleader in college at the University of Arkansas and then became a cheerleader for the Kansas City Chiefs NFL team after graduating from college. However, she fell in love with boxing after receiving a free gym membership to Title Boxing Club in Kansas City and started boxing workouts twice a day. Rachael decided to move away from cheerleading and to Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. It sounds like being a cheerleader might have been a safer thing to be in. However, an interesting fact is that cheerleading is the #1 female sport and #2 in catastrophic injuries when compared to all sports, and only American football ranks higher. She currently holds a blue belt in BJJ and has tried her hand at MMA fighting as well. Thus far, the former cheerleader has only had 4 amateur bouts. However, it appears she is taking a break from MMA. Tiffany Van Soest. Nicknamed Time Bomb, this beautiful fighter is an American Muay Thai kickboxer who competes in the bantamweight division. Van Soest began Muay Thai at the age of 18 and was both a state and national titleist as an amateur before turning professional in 2011. She won the WBC Muay Thai International Super Bantamweight Championship in 2012. And in case you are wondering about her beautiful look and where they came from, Van Soest is of maternal Austrian and Polish descent. She won her first 3 fights via unanimous decision to win the Women's Super Bantamweight Grand Prix and therefore become the Glory Women's Super Bantamweight Champion. Ronda Rousey is an American professional wrestler, actress, and former mixed martial artist and judoka. She is currently signed to WWE, performing on the Raw brand. She has done incredible things in her career and was the first American woman to earn an Olympic medal in judo, which she won at the 2008 Summer Olympics in Beijing. She is the former UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion, as well as the last Strikeforce Women's Bantamweight Champion. She has a bad reputation, and Rousey still has been dogged by many in MMA circles, who found a recent interview of hers distasteful. But fear not! Ronda Rousey's backstage attitude in WWE is said to be 100% tremendous, which is a change for the better. We hope you enjoyed this video. Please let us know which one of these girls you think is the hottest. And if you liked the video and want to see more, click the subscribe button. We appreciate you and we want to thank you for watching Interesting Facts.